This is what my Stripe dashboard looked like when I was charging $119 for my course. Pretty decent, right? But then I made one simple pricing change and this happened. Same audience, but now I'm making $1,497 per sale. That's 12 times more from one pricing tweak we did in a couple of days. And most entrepreneurs think raising prices means fewer sales. I'm about to show you why that's exactly backwards and the exact system I use to triple my average order value without losing any customers. Here's a mistake that 90% of business owners make. They create one product with a couple of different pricing options. Clean, simple, $119, scale $299, expand $699. But here's what I discovered after analyzing my customer data. I realized I wasn't selling one product. I was selling a transformation. And different people need different levels of support to achieve the transformation. So we stacked together not just the software, but also added in a success coach, a community, a couple of courses, which are educational programs to help our customers getting their first 10 clients to then make $1,000. Then the next education program helps them to make the first $10,000 a month. And then the next one helps them to go to 6 figures and beyond. They also get a t-shirt, super important. And this is what I call an offer stack. Instead of one standard pricing, I created an offer stack that served the customer from A to Z with everything they need in order to succeed. So the big question is now, what's the average order value of the offer stack? First, here's the pricing page of that offer stack. $1,497 for 6-month access, $1,997 for 12-month access, $6K for lifetime access. That's a good hint. But still the question remains, what's the average order value of that offer stack? And here's one more important information. There's actually another price point, which makes it harder to guess. 3 payments of $547, which also gives you 6-month access. And there's a 100% ROI guarantee. So double your money in the first 30 days. If you don't, or if we are not the right fit, then you just let us know and you get your money back, no questions asked. So based on all these numbers, what's the average order value for the offer stack? It is $1,257. And here's what's crazy. This is 3 times more on day one than with the standard SaaS pricing. So that means if someone buys the offer stack, we make 3 times more in that moment, which translates straight into profit. So then the question obviously is how to create an offer stack that actually works. There are 5 steps. Step number 1, interview your customers and really understand what is moving them. What are their pain points? What are their trigger points? What is truly on their mind? Step 2, identify the awareness levels your customers have. In our case, the people that buy the $119 product, right? They are the most aware, most open to buy. What do I mean by that? They have been first fully unaware. They at some point had a problem. For example, like they make more money, then become a solution is, hey, maybe I should launch an app. Then product aware is, hey, there's Passion.io, and then like, oh, sure, I should buy this thing, right? Like that's where they are. The amount of people that are on that stage is tiny. There's always, if you go one level up, 10 times more people that are in that stage before. So what you need to do is you need to go into these other stages and cater to what's going on in their mind at this point and then drive them down that funnel. And that's what the offer stack does. The offer stack takes people that are problem aware. Hey, I would like to make more money. I don't know how. Or I want to sell product for money, not time for money. That's solution aware. And then telling them how to do it and taking them down into what's the right option here. And because you do the work for them on what the solution is, how to build a product and how to sell, that is not a product, but a transformation, and it's worth so much more than the final tool itself. With that, step number 3 is what transformation are they truly after? So today they're in their ordinary world, the before state. They actually want to make more income. They maybe want to work location independent. They want to work with different people. They want to work at times where they want to work at. So you have to really find this out in these interviews and create a magnetic identity based on what potentially you have achieved or you can achieve with your product, with your offer stack, and make that magnetic so that people are like, this is exactly what I need. And then you give them the map, which could be in this case a webinar where you like warm them up from cold to warm to hot, but then show them the offer stack and convert them into this new identity, which is step 4, where you create an offer stack that reflects their new identity and not just the price. And in step 5, you test, you optimize, you tune based on your customer feedback. So having a 12 times higher price point isn't about being greedy. It's about serving your customers at the level they want to be served. So if you want the exact offer stack template that I used, I've put together a complete breakdown. Click the link in the description to get access. And if you're thinking this won't work in your industry, I've seen this working for more than 10,000 companies I help to scale more profitably. It works. So subscribe for more content to scale more profitably.